Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? Welcome to the first indie makeup releases of 2024. We're going to be talking about all the new sneak peeks and beautiful makeup that's coming from different indie brands as of like January, I don't know, what is it, the 11th? January 11th, and we already have so much to talk about. I feel like brands are killing it with the sneak peeks. There's several things that I already bought, so we'll talk about it when we get there. And I also have a few mainstream releases that have caught my eye, so I normally try to leave those towards the end. So we will talk about it. We will talk about it. If you're new here, my name is Amy. I love makeup and I love indie brands. I love small businesses. I love getting to try and play with and talk about makeup that maybe not everyone has, or makeup that you just can't find in Ulta or Sephora. So if that is the type of content that you love and you are interested in, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button, stick around, watch a few more videos, see if we vibe. You don't have to click with everyone, but I hope that you enjoy my channel. And yeah, let's talk about some new indie makeup. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start off with a release that I was planning on talking about. I was going to tell you guys how excited I am. I was going to tell you guys how I plan to purchase it, and it ended up showing up in my mailbox today. So that is the, oh, I was about to show you the empty cardboard box. The new Unveiled palette from Sydney Grace and Kendra Matthies, which is a bridal makeup artist. There is a light and a deep version available, and I have the light here. I do already have a video live on my channel. I am wearing this right now. It's a really beautiful neutral palette. Like I was saying, I was planning on purchasing this 100%. I love Sydney Grace's neutrals. And yeah, so if you're curious about this, if you're considering to purchase it, definitely make sure to check out my info cards right here because I will have my video linked. You can see swatches, see the tutorial, all that good stuff. And that will be launching January 15th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for $52. I'm not sure if discount codes are going to apply or not, but there you go. Okay, next let's talk about a palette that I am just dying to have in my hands. This is the new Bella Beaute Bar collaboration with Deandranicoleee. It's called the Ultraviolet palette, and I am obsessed already. I have really been loving Bella Beaute Bar. Spoiler alert, their Basic Witch palette was my #1 palette of 2023, so obviously I've got my eyes just like focused on the brand, and then I saw that they were coming out with a collaboration with Deandranicoleee, and I was super excited because I love her page, I love her swatch work. It's just so beautiful. And then I saw the color story and I was like, yeah, that is a me palette. I love all the purples. I love the little pop of silver. I love the cool tones. I love that it's so shimmer heavy because Bella Beaute Bar shimmers are amazing. It's gonna be mine. It's gonna be mine. I'm not 100% sure on what the release date is yet. If I can find it, I will make sure to leave it in the description box. Whatever day it is, I will be there. And then just while we're here, we're already talking about Bella Beaute Bar. They did show a sneak peek for a new palette that they're coming out with, which is called the Dead Roses palette. And it looks like this is going to be like an anti-Valentine palette because the inside says, "Be my anti-Valentine." It's got like that like black, red, grungy kind of packaging. It looks super fun. Very curious to see what this color story ends up being. Can you imagine if it's like a really pretty, just cool toned color story? I'm into it. I'm into it. I'm into the anti-Valentine vibes. Not that I'm not also into the Valentine's vibes, because I love me some pink. I love me some hearts. But I'm here for this palette. So excited about that little sneaky peek. And then let's see, we have a new palette coming out from Terra Moons. This is the Space Chemistry eyeshadow palette. It says it's it says set to enhance your makeup routine with a touch of the cosmos. Super cute. So it says that there's 12 eyeshadows in here. There's 2 mattes, 4 duochromes, 2 metallic shimmers, and 4 multichromes. And this does look really pretty. I love like the purple tones. I love the mattes that were chosen. Like there's only 2 mattes, but they're very just like basic mattes I feel like would go with all the shimmers. It kind of reminds me of like if Davina's Fantasia palette had like a little sister, or technically a bigger sister since this one has more shades. I feel like the vibes are kind of the same. And I am tempted to pick this up. I'm not like 100% sure that I'm going to, and I can't say like 100% sure yes that I am, specifically because there's so many eyeshadow palettes coming out that have my attention. So this one's still kind of like, maybe I will, maybe I won't. Do you want to see me review this? Like, I'm always open to your guys' opinion. I just feel kind of overwhelmed because everything looks so good. We have some new sneak peeks from Nomad Cosmetics, and I'm not sure what the destination is yet, but I feel like the sneak peeks are kind of giving constellations, northern lights, like super cute. I love all of the imprints that they've shown for the sneak peek shadows so far. Color story, I feel weird commenting on because like I feel like I need to see more right now. Like it's not necessarily doing anything for me, but the sneak peeks are like in general, like as a whole, I'm feeling the vibe. I'm feeling the vibe for sure. And then let's see. Oh, I'm very excited about this. This is from Sinful Echoes. They're a newer indie brand, and they came out with a palette called the Echoes in the Darkness palette. And I saw some people raving about it, and I was very tempted to pick it up. And I have been waiting for what feels like forever for a restock. And I wanted to share with you guys that they are going to be restocking it. They have a date. Tell me why I screenshotted the restock picture, but I didn't screenshot the restock date. I don't know what's wrong with me. It looks like they're also coming out with singles. The palette looks really beautiful. Faces by Gina has been raving about it. I feel like the color story is just super grungy and pretty. Let me open up their Instagram real quick and let you guys know what the restock date is. That was like slightly a fail. Okay, so they are going to be restocking. Oh, it says more details to come, but it's going to be happening soon. And they said that they only have a certain amount. So if you're really hoping to get one, we recommend setting an alarm. I will be doing that. Okay, I will keep you guys updated. That's all we know for now, but if I can get my hands on it, I will be getting my hands on it. Next, we have a sneak peek from Clionadh. So they posted this picture with the Paleo palette, the Archeo palette, and they said, "We are excited to show you everything we have planned for 2024. Here's one sneak peek of what you can expect." So the Archeo and the Paleo palette, they came out with years ago. I do actually own both of these palettes, and for me, they're more like collector pieces than like eyeshadow that I'm constantly using. I did not like the matte formulas. So if they come out with a revamped version, I'm not sure how I should feel. I'm like, should I buy it? Should I compare, see the old versus the new? Would that be helpful? Because I'm sure there's not that many people who have the originals, but also like I need the mattes to be better. I need them to be better than last time. So I'm excited about this, curious to see what's happening. Are you guys excited about this launch? Have you seen these palettes? Actually, you know what? I don't have a screenshot right now, and where did I put them? You guys want to see them real quick? Let's just take a moment in case you haven't seen them. Okay, I actually reorganized all my makeup so they were extremely easy to find. Here's the Paleo palette. The packaging is handmade, like one of a kind. So cool. One of my shadows here is a little bit broken, but here's what Paleo looks like. Super cute. And then we have the Archeo palette. ASMR. And this one is a little bit brighter, but I did not like these mattes at all. So there's what she looks like. So I'm excited to see what they've got up their sleeve. Next, we have a new release from Natasha Denona. Actually, we have two different releases. One is like super new, the other is a little old, but I haven't talked about it yet. We have the new Berry Pop collection, which features a face palette, a lipstick, and a lip liner. I'm not really like a berry girl when it comes to my lips, but this face palette just got to me. It looked so beautiful. Like there's like the most glowy, pretty blush. It looks like there's a matte blush. There's a highlighter that looks like it'll work for my skin tone because I feel like a lot of times the Natasha Denona face palettes, the highlights just look like they'd be a little bit too deep for me to use as a highlight. So this one, I don't know. And the packaging is so pretty. I really like Natasha Denona face palettes. And yeah, I purchased it. I couldn't help myself. I grabbed it up. And then there's also another release from Natasha Denona here, which is the like My Mini Dream cheek blush and eyeshadow palette, or like little mini palette. I was tempted to buy both of these things. I really was. And because I was already buying the Berry Pop collection, I was like looking at both of these, and I ended up adding the Mini Dream palette to my cart and checking out. It's just super cute. Like, I feel like it's just like a true neutral, tiny little mini. I really like the minis. I don't know. I really didn't need it. I did not need it, but I ended up getting it. And then the blush also looks really cute, and I was tempted to purchase it, and it looks like such a tiny, like just cute little petite size. But I just recently went through all of my makeup, and I have so many blushes that I was actually kind of overwhelmed. I'm actually considering for the first time ever doing like a declutter series. Not eyeshadow palettes, but like everything else in my collection. I've always been very closed off to the idea of doing it on camera, but now I'm kind of like thinking about it. And yeah, it helped me talk myself out of this basically, but I did make an order. And then like into more mainstream releases, even though I think that this brand might be independently owned, About Face came out with a new foundation. It is called The Performer, and it says that it's a buildable, non-comedogenic, breathable, water-resistant, 12-hour wear, I said that weird, hydrates and reduces blemishes, made with skin-loving ingredients. It's supposed to be flexible coverage, so it's like you can add, you can do less, whatever. And it's only $22, which is not terrible for a foundation. On their website, I ended up finding a promo code and then paying for shipping, and I think it ended up being about $25 total for everything. I just purchased one shade. Fingers crossed that it works for me, but I was into this. I feel like it's been a little while since I tried a new foundation. I really liked like all the claims. So as soon as it gets here, I'll definitely try it out for y'all. We can see if it does what it says it's going to do. But I don't know, I think I was maybe in a shopping mood when I saw this advertised, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try that. We also have a new release from Tower 28. They are releasing a blush and a lip gloss with Kung Fu Panda 4. And I did talk myself out of this. It's not about the movie at all. It's about the blush color. I love a good red blush, and this blush looks stunning. But I know Tower 28, like their blushes are good, but they're definitely not my personal favorite formula. And I have like a red blush from like a red coral. This is called Aperitif from Finding Ferdinand. I also have like a reddy orange blush called Suma from Finding Ferdinand, and this is my current favorite blush formula. I'm obsessed with them. So because of my love for these, I did talk myself out of the Tower 28, but it looks stunning. It really does. I feel like red blush is such an underrated color, so if you do love the Tower 28 formula, I would be into this 100%. We also have a new concealer release from Fenty Beauty. This is their Hydrating Longwear Concealer. It says it's going to be easy to apply, moisturizing. It reduces bags and darkness. Okay. And it has a medium coverage in 50 shades. Yeah, I will probably be picking one of these up just out of sheer curiosity. Not that I need another concealer, but I feel like I've had pretty decent track record with Fenty's face products. The original foundation was a little too matte for me, but I love the skin tint. And the bottle's cute, right? I feel like it's one of my resolutions for my channel this year to make sure that I'm not only focusing on eyeshadow palette. I know my channel can be very eyeshadow heavy, and I tried over 60 palettes last year, which is crazy. And when it came to filming my favorites, I was like, I feel like I haven't tried that much new makeup for anything other than my eyes. So I'm trying to keep more of an open mind. I've been like very much into like using the same thing over and over again for my face recently, but yeah, probably picking up that concealer. All right, y'all, so those are all the new makeup releases I wanted to talk about. I'd love to hear your thoughts on anything that I mentioned. Feel free to leave your feedback down below if there's anything you want to see me review or not review, or if you just have some opinions, I'd love to hear. I will see you guys in the next video very, very soon. Bye.